From the Queen City, it's Nite Brite with your host, Sterling Thrill. Tonight, we got George Banda, Mona Lisa Musiq on the keys, and I am your announcer, Big Mike. Let's give it up for the host of Nite Brite, Mr. Sterling Thrill.
Hey, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate that. You know what? I am so excited. This is episode 5 of season 2. We got a lot of cool stuff for you. But first, let's tell some jokes. How about that? You guys see that a Florida woman was arrested for drinking and driving in a golf cart on I-95. Ooh. Yeah. Let me say that whole news story again more efficiently. A Florida woman... Florida go Florida, baby. Florida go Florida. Gator got the meth down here. Gator got the meth, you know. The lady was actually pulled over in the carpool lane, driving with the only man that she needs, Jack Daniels. Police say the woman kept pleading the fifth, but she was actually just pleading for another fifth of Jack Daniels, is what it was. You can't keep me from my man. Yesterday, in 1933, they aired the first boxing match in London. It was a hit. Today is cheap flight day, but how cheap? Like, I want that ticket expensive to know that I'm actually going to reach my destination. Like, I don't mind the prices being low as long as the planes are high. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will take tickets at Trump gas prices, but I want the flight at Biden inflation level. Like, I'll take the prices at Dollar Tree phone case quality, but I want the altitude at Snoop Dogg Willie Nelson concert. Exactly. And Spirit Airlines, you better not be participating in cheap flight day. I don't know what y'all would have to cut back to make them flights any cheaper. If Spirit Airlines cut anything else, they would just be the Aldi of the air. You know how at Aldi you got to bring your own bags? Yeah. At Spirit you got to bring your own pilots. Hey, Uncle Ricky used to fly in Nam. We get Ricky do it. You guys, school is starting back here in the States. And you know the school is starting back too because moms are getting day drunk again. Let's do brunch, Springdon. Let's do brunch. I'll just come over in my little golf cart. I also know that school started back because everyone is posting their back to school pics. Back to school pictures. Or as I like to call them, Mom, can I just get on the bus now? Oh my God. Can I please just? Everyone's looking at me. I'd like to see first day of school pictures at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like when the kid comes home, hair all messy, mustard on his shirt, black eye from something he said last year, you know? You thought we'd forget? I don't know if the bullies at your school talk like that. You thought we'd forget? I don't know. That was my bully. It sounded like that. Now, you're not going to believe this after the jokes I just made, but this is true also. Today is National Find Your Inner Nerd Day. Ooh. Yeah. And if you're still searching for your inner nerd, just check the locker. They're probably stuffed inside the lockers. I got a nerd fact for you to end this monologue, actually. I got a nerd fact for you. Did y'all know that on this day in 1305, William Wallace was executed? Now, William Wallace is the main character portrayed by Mel Gibson in the Scottish Resistance film Braveheart, or as it's known nowadays, White People Wakanda. We got a great show for you. George Banda is here. Give it up for the one and only Miss Mona Lisa Musiq.
When you go to school, you can catch me at your godmother's house drinking. When I drop you off for school, I'm gonna meet a new man named Jack. When I drop you off for school, make sure you come home with the same shirt you had on. Don't let the bully steal it away from you. Happy back to school.
Mona Lisa Musiq, everybody. Mona Lisa, that was awesome.
Hi.
Great job, friend.
It's nice to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in like days.
Just like a couple days, because we were a part of
The Queen City Comedy Experience.
There you go. How'd you like doing a comedy show?
It was fun. That's really literally like, I don't get to do that often. I like hanging out with the funny people.
Yeah. Well, you are a funny person. I mean, you're also talented, music, we love it, but you're a really funny person.
Have you asked the audience that?
Yeah. No, I think you're hilarious. Your jokes are you're wow, the face. Wow. Your songs are great though. You have a lot of funny stuff in the songs and they're awesome.
You.
So we were talking before we started filming and I offered drinks to our guest and you were like, "What about a drink for me?" And I said, "I'll have a sparkling water." And you said you hadn't tried sparkling water.
No, I haven't.
But you thought you'd like it.
Yeah, I mean, somebody said in the audience that there are 3 things that they learned from white people like you.
And one of them was
about
sparkling water. All right,
soda, so I want that.
This right here, they ain't paying us, so I ain't gonna show you the brand. Anyway, this is some sparkling soda we have right here. This is just water and flavoring and CO2. So just, all right, that's all that's here. Are you ready to try it?
I'm so thirsty. Like,
all right, let's see what you got. This is Mona Lisa, everybody trying sparkling water for the very first time. Nice little crack. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
Sip it like wine. Y'all pay for this?
Now you told me that you would like it. You said you would like it.
I want to like it. Like I want to, especially since it costs money. But I don't like wasting money, so I'm gonna drink it anyway. Okay.
What is it? Tell me what's happening in your mouth right now.
Salty, nothing.
Salty, nothing.
Carbohydrate, nothing. It's like.
Can you taste any flavor?
It's a mirage. It's a tangible mirage.
A tangible mirage. That's the name of my first album, Tangible Mirage. All right, so Mona Lisa.
I will drink it though.
Is so thirsty she'll drink sparkling water. Give it up for Mona Lisa, everybody. First time trying sparkling water. I wonder if Mike has tried any sparkling water. You think so?
Yeah.
You think Mike has sparkling water?
I think he drinks it on the regular.
He probably does drink it on the regular. Hey, wait, before we go, real quick, what shows do you have this weekend?
This weekend, I'm going to be living the life of a week off.
What?
I've been doing it hard since I got back from the boat.
We had a great show this weekend. I had a great time with you. It was awesome at Tara Brown's Clean Comedy Show.
Yes.
But I have shows.
Okay, where are you going?
Thank you for asking me. If you guys want to see me do live stand-up comedy, you can see me this Thursday in Brass Tap at Riverwalk at Rock Hill. You can see me at Rock Hill. I had to get exorcists to remember that. Rock Hill, Thursday the 25th. On the 27th, I'm doing a family-friendly comedy, stand-up and improv mixed show at the Queen City Comedy Experience. So you can check out more details of that here. All right. So, so I got that. And it's all part of my Keep It Carolina tour. I got a lot of stand-up dates in the Carolinas. So we're on the Keep It Carolina tour.
That's easy.
Can you make me a jingle for that?
Yeah. You want one right now?
Right now.
You gonna beat on the table or something?
You know I can't keep it going.
You know.
All right, never mind. Mike, what do sponsors do?
Nite Brite is brought to you by the like button. Why don't you see what that thing does? And by Brite Entertainment. Book, trivia, tag live, and other team building experiences for your remote teams now at BriteEntertainment.com. And by Bobby Kearns Productions. Capture your life, your career perfectly at BobbyKearnsProductions.com. Now back to the most funny best friend a guy can ask for. Back to Sterling and Mona.
All right, thank you, Mike, for those sponsors. I'm a little scared about what's going to happen because over the summer I was at the beach and my glasses broke, and so my wife offered her glasses, and I have never posted a picture of me shirtless as an adult, I don't think. And so I thought it'd be a good idea to do this. I posted this picture here of me at the beach with my wife's glasses. And maybe, I don't know if I put my hand too high, wherever we're superimposing this picture. I posted it and I said, Internet, do your worst. Which brings us to a segment that I like to call
Roast me, baby, one more time.
All right, you guys, here for the very first time are your roasts on these Nite Brite cards. I've never seen these. I've hidden myself from them, so I'm reading this for the very first time. Mind you, I had a dog die this week, so I hope you feel absolutely horrible about it. And that's real life, but Ravens in Tuppy Valhalla. So here we go. I am reading your roast for the very first time on this picture. Why do I do this to myself? Here we go. Your first ones. Here we go. And kids, this is why we don't drink or give sniff markers. All right, here you go. The face you make when Grandpa tells you're the most handsome boy. That's about right. Sterling looks like the boss baby if the boss baby had a midlife crisis at 21 years old. Who looks like that at 21? I think they were partying pretty hard at 21 to look like that. All right, there's that one. Let's see. He looks like Elmer Fudd gave up on the rabbit and went on vacation. Be very quiet. I'm relaxing now. That was awesome. Be very quiet. It looks like your shoulders have receding hairline. It looks like your shoulders have receding hairline.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. I love and hate you. Whoever said that. Wow. That so far. Wow. All right. You look like the grandpa from the Amazing World of Gumball. There you go. Wait, that's the real glasses? How did you know I wouldn't know a Cartoon Network reference?
I mean, you're looking at the picture and you're...
Yeah, I didn't know. You didn't know. Bobby was right. Okay, I look like the grandpa from Amazing World of Gumball. There you go. I kind of do look like the grandpa. All right. Let's see. When you're playing dress up in your mom's bathroom and didn't understand how Nair works. I put it in the wrong spot. There you go. All right, let's see. Take that shirt off at the beach. Hey, you know what? Did a lot of people post that? Because I had a friend of mine write that, and then he messaged me in the picture. I'm like, do you read the instructions? Oh my gosh. Anyway, Sterling started this new film, How Sloth Got His Groove Back, is what that says. Love me some Sterling Thrill. Miss you. Let me know when you guys are close. Would love to see you and the wifey. Hey, Aunt Terriers. I don't know who's ever said that. That's awesome. Sterling reminds me of my grandpa, who almost couldn't afford a dentist. There you go. Also couldn't afford a dentist. Thank you very much for those kind I'm just... F y'all. No, I'm just playing. Guys, thank you so much for roasting me. We have even more. If you want to check the DreamChaser IG and Facebook, you can see those. There's a link to it on my Facebook and Instagram. So thank you, I guess, for making me feel terrible. Good job on the roast. But if you want to see more, check those. You can check me out at Sterling Thrill on all things. And that's all the time we have for...
Roast me, baby, one more time.
More with George Banda right after this. All right, guys, thank you so very much. We got a special episode for you next week, but this week, I'm so excited. Our guest is George Banda. And here now, from his last show in Charlotte at the Evening News, this is Fade.
This is my favorite song that I wrote last year. It's called Fade. It goes a little bit like this. Wait to the stars. Don't be alarmed. You're the brightest one. Wait to the stars. Don't be alarmed. You're the brightest one. Set into the sun. And when you arrive, make yourself at home. Set into the sun. And when you arrive, make yourself at home. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much. I've been George Banda.
All right, here with us now is George Banda. Hey. That was awesome, my friend. Awesome, my friend. More with George right after this. And I'm back with our guest, George Banda, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Hey, George, man. Great song, bro.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate it.
Great song, man. Fade. So let's get right into that,
Sure.
dude. What was up with Fade? Where'd that come from, man? It was unreleased, right?
Yeah. That's the first time that it's actually been filmed in this kind of capacity. So,
Yeah.
I'm a big astrophysics guy. I love astrophysics.
Okay. Yeah.
Conservation of angular momentum, bro. Do you even?
I mean, can I get Google to even? Can I try Google first? Okay. What did you just say to me, bro?
So I wrote 52 songs last year. I wrote
Wow.
I wrote a song a week.
Essentially.
Yeah. And I was sitting out on my porch and I was looking out and just to the stars. I could see them, and it was a beautiful night. The moon was probably like, right around first quarter,
First quarter of the moon?
Yeah. Like in its cycle.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I had no idea. But you got to spell this, like, I don't know, dial it down. I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Make it dumb for me. That's what I'm saying. All right, so it's in the first quarter of its...
Yeah, so you have a waxing crescent.
Okay.
Right. And then you have first quarter, and then you have a waxing gibbous, and then you have a full moon.
Okay.
And then you have a waning gibbous, and you have third quarter, and then a waning crescent, and then you have the new moon.
I did not know all those things.
Yeah.
I really did not know all those
I hope
things.
I said it right.
I mean, you're sure you did. No one's gonna find out if you didn't. I don't believe that's exactly right. I have no idea. You know what I got on this? I do this, and I can see like where the sun is going.
Oh, that's cool.
So I don't know if anybody can see that, but like that's all. That's the extent of the knowledge that I have on the phases of the moon or something.
I'm pretty sure Bobby or someone could check.
Yeah, please.
And just put a little, actually, the little diagram right here.
Yeah. We give Bobby so much work. Do this. Can you just turn my head into the moon right now? Be the man on it.
Yeah.
All right, so
I was sitting out there.
You're awing at God and there's amazing stuff in the universe.
I was reminded of what Carl Sagan said.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're all star stuff. I mean, we all, you know, are just, you know, just carbon and star stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about it, but I'm a very, very big on like, you know, universes, you know, like you know, string theory. And, you know, I believe in the fabric of the universe, and I believe that things that, you know, the sonic things that we put out, like go and go and go and go and continue, kind of just how the universe continues to expand. And the way that I thought about this song was, one of these days when all this ash and when this body just turns to ash and bone, I hope that the sonic things that I had sung out before will still be resonating out there. And when I catch up to it, I want to feel it. So that's kind of the whole concept of it. And you know, just I wanted it to be a welcoming song for my journey to the great beyond. I wrote a song for myself for when I die.
Just, you know, I am a bad person at accepting art. I'm like, I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so bad at perceiving art. I had no idea all this stuff was in there. I was like, it just sounded cool. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's you know, and then the musical composition side of it, you know, it's very much, you know, have a pedal point, and I only use like really two chords.
I did notice that much.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of technical PIMA stuff, you know.
Bruh, no, I don't know these things. Mona Lisa, do you know, are you following along with the PIMA?
I don't speak a guitar.
You don't speak guitar. Pia, we acting like we know. I don't know.
So, yeah. It was there, and this had to be right around the time, like, you know, you've had this feeling that your life is going to change, and I knew that I can't remember because I've been through so much. I mean, I'm getting ready to go do my master's degree.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. Yeah. In New York, right?
New York City.
New York, baby.
Berkeley.
Berkeley, that's crazy, buddy. Congratulations, masters at Berkeley, everybody. That's why we're losing you in Charlotte, because you're going to go up there and do that.
Songwriting and production.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the process has just been so tedious.
Yeah.
And it's you know, it's been heavy a little bit, but I'm really excited. I've been talking with, you know, my teachers, and they're really excited to have me, and I feel already that they said like, you're going to come into a soft landing spot, and we're going to love you, and we're going to support you.
Oh my gosh,
it's really cool to be
so
part of.
Cool,
Yeah,
man.
it's super fun. But
can I ask you a question there, if you don't mind?
Yeah, you may.
To hear you talk about your song, just that we just talked about the one song so far, and to hear how many layers that is, you know, how deep that is. Do you feel like going into a scholastic setting, does that, and I know that if you're going to a master's, you already have a lot of schooling, but like, does that interfere with the creativity?
Well, again,
having to like stick it to certain deadlines and, you know, all that stuff.
You know, well, the thing is, the master's degree is a creative degree. So, I mean, it's a songwriting degree. So I'm going to be sitting in a room with songwriters and writing lyrics, and then I get the production side, working within Ableton, which is my favorite DAW that I've used.
Yeah, I love, that's my, of all the DAWs I've used, that is, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like I should have, like, I know that what you're saying is valuable. I just have no idea these things.
It's okay. It's all right.
You're one of the most talented artists I've seen live. I mean, you're such a good artist.
Thank you.
But it's one of those things, you know, if somebody does something really well, it looks easy. And I guess for you, when you know, maybe when people see, like, oh, that guy's really good at music, but I had no idea all the knowledge you have, all the you know, it's in your heartbeat, it's in your mind, it's just all this stuff. I had no idea. Not that I just feel like I'm a terrible art person. Terrible person at perceiving art now.
No. It's actually just the questions is really awesome, because then I can sit here and help walk you through it. I'll hold your hand.
There you go. Yeah. Hold my hand. That's
all.
George is taking me along, you guys. George is taking me along. All right, cool. So thank you so much for being here and explaining these things to us. How long have you been a musician?
Since I was a little kid. My dad put a guitar in my hand at 5.
Oh, wow.
Years old, and so I've been playing the guitar for 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I have. I played my entire life, and I went to school for, music theory, guitar performance, and composition. And so I play a multitude of instruments. It's usually easier to start with the instruments I don't play than to start.
Okay, yeah. What don't you play?
No double reeds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or triple or
no double
quadruple reeds. Mona Lisa, what's a double reed?
Like a bassoon.
Yeah.
Or
A bassoon.
Or oboe.
right.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Horn.
Gosh, I feel like I'm not speaking the language. I feel
It's
like
okay.
Lo siento, no comprende.
It's all right.
No hablo.
That's all right.
I'm so sorry about it. So that's really cool. So you don't play that, but it sounds like if you were to start listing the instruments you do play, there's like a bazillion of them.
Yeah, I mean, just put anything with the strings in my hand. I used to play saxophone.
Yeah.
So reeded instruments I could do. Used to play trumpet. Play
Okay.
violin, play cello.
Okay.
So, but all those they kind of fall off.
Yeah.
Because when I started to focus on the real one thing that I wanted, which is guitar, it just kind of everything.
Incredible guitarist, by the way.
Kinda,
I know what a guitar is, and you're an incredible guitarist, by the way. And the sounds, I love your voice too. I think you're such a good artist. To see live, especially, but to hear too. And it was so great to see you at the Evening Muse. Shout out Evening Muse, thank you.
Big
How
shout
have
out.
they been for your career in Charlotte?
Oh man, that's my home.
Yeah.
Those are the people that I love. That's my fam right there.
Yeah.
And I mean, they've been so fostering to the music scene here in
Mhm.
Charlotte, and it's really incredible to see the amount of growth that the artists go through and the transformation. I feel like it's kind of like going through classes. You'll have an incoming freshman class of new artists that are getting ready, and they're like, they're nervous, and then as they progress through the years, they end up becoming your colleagues, and,
Right.
And so
I noticed that in the comedy scene too.
Yeah,
You'll see kids, and literally they come out of class a lot. They do the classes at like Comedy Zone or something, so
yeah.
it's a literal class. But not
Yeah.
some people, it's just like they're just starting or whatever. But you see that, and then they end up becoming people that are on the shows with you, or they book you, or you book them, or yada yada yada.
As much as I give grief to the comedians here in Charlotte, I really do love you guys.
No,
I really do love
you
you
would
guys.
never.
No.
Were you okay? So there used to be this open mic at the Muse was really. And then I think at some point it was like it got real strict about only having like 6 comics.
Dude.
Was that you?
No,
Was that you?
That was Eric Butt.
Oh, name! No. But no, because open mic comedy is like, especially from guys, right?
It can be.
Yeah.
You know.
It can be. I know. I'm in it. I see it. I know. I'm not. No lie has been said. No lie.
Yeah, you know. So I try not to throw too much hate because honestly, you guys are working just as hard, and I've seen some of my dearest friends. Carlos Valencia.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Allen King.
Yeah.
These guys who I've been seeing for years.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Barentine.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Who know how to run a room and just and read it, and of course make people laugh, and that's a really cool skill.
Yeah.
I think I'm funny in conversation, but put me on a stage to do comedy, and to see the presence of or the attention to detail and the presence with some of these comedians, it's magic, man.
Yeah.
My lesbian wife, Mimi.
My lesbian wife, Mimi.
Yeah, I love that woman.
She's all of our lesbian wives. There you go. If you have a lesbian wife, it's Mimi. Mimi is awesome, and one thing I love about Mimi too is she's a member of the LGBTQ plus AI. I don't want to leave a letter out. She's a member of the community, and her set is good. You know what I mean? Like it's good in the sense that it's not just for a niche audience, and that's what I love about it. I like when people were part of whatever community you're part of, whatever it is, but you're not just playing to that crowd. You're playing to everybody. And that's one thing I love about Mimi is incredible. Bro. She's absolutely incredible. Big. Me as a straight white dude with no hair makes me laugh every time. She's all
she's
awesome.
incredible. But yeah, no. So we're all working in our craft. You know, we're all grinding for the same thing. You know, I mean, my ultimate goal is, you know, selling out Madison Square Garden.
I want to know that. I got a question of that coming up, because I love your attention to detail on the comics, but I brought you here to talk about music.
Yeah.
Well, for you to educate me about music, because I don't know it enough. But yeah, man, tell me about this thing. Where do you want music to take you? Where do you see it going?
Man, so you know, after
yes,
this.
George has a story with his, you guys. So we have this thing now, last few episodes, and George came out with a story with his emojis. Yeah. What happened there?
Well, see, I got heartbroken, and that was some shit. So that lit a fire under my ass to be a bigger bomb, and then so I can peace out. Look at me, because I'm gonna be a star.
Woo! George Banda, everybody. That's awesome. That'd be a great place to end the interview because of the thing, but I have more questions. So where do you see it going? I think was the question. You're going to be a star, right?
Yeah,
obviously.
I want to do tours. I want to sell out venues. I want to compose music, write music, and travel the world. Yeah. And do that. And, you know, also when after the heartbreak, after the breakup, it was like, what do you really want to do? Mm-hmm. Like, seriously, you know, because I do the best that I can to be honest with my friends, and you know, I feel like lying just takes so much work.
It's a lot of effort, right?
But I was sitting there and I was thinking, you know, it was about a couple weeks afterwards, and I was just laying in my bed feeling it all, because you know I'm a big feeler, and this question hit me. I was like, George, you do your best to be honest with everyone else. When are you going to be honest with yourself? Woo! You know what I mean? And what do you want?
Yes.
And it just hit me like that. I was like, I want to wake up and go to my wherever, or go, like if it's an office or if it's a bedroom or whatever. Like, I want to sit there and collaborate with other people, write songs, get paid. Yeah. You know, because if you write some lines for someone, let's say like, you know, Lizzo is like, hey, I need some. Usually she does her own writing, but.
Somebody needs something.
Yeah, you know, someone needs something, and you know, then you do that. That hits the top of the charts, and next you know, you're getting paid.
You get a little change for it.
Yeah, you know, and that's recurring, and at least I think that's how it works in my head. That's how it works.
Something like that. Yeah, I got a friend of mine who's a songwriter, and you know, he's got a couple things on. I don't know, they call it retainer. I don't know what they call it, but he's got some people, they option it or whatever.
But
it's something like that.
Yeah, but the ultimate big goal was to do the touring and write more music, play more shows, sing more songs, help more people.
Yeah, that's something I wanted to know too. What do you hope? So you kind of answered the first part of the question was, what do you hope to accomplish with music? What do you hope you've already accomplished?
Well, some of the coolest things that I've seen at shows is when people come up after me, after I get done playing, and there's like tears in their eyes.
Yeah.
And they're like, that was exactly what I needed for this moment. I mean, right? I mean, that right there it just breaks me down. And I've even had people like literally walk out like of my show. Yeah. And I'm going, and I get done with the show, and I was like, are you okay? Mm. And they're like, no, man, that song was just so heavy, and it was hitting me at such a real emotional place. I just had to step outside for a second and collect myself. It was, and when you see that my music has been able to, when I see that my music has been able to impact people in for a positive way, that's the real exciting part. So, I mean, I was voted best musician in Charlotte by Charlotte Magazine.
Hey, Charlotte Magazine, best musician in Charlotte, right here.
And critic picked best singer-songwriter by Queen City Nerve.
Bam, Queen City Nerve. That just means that they all can spot talent. That's what it is.
Wow.
But also heart, man. I would like to say that you're really dope. And one thing I said to you earlier, right before we were filming, I said, you know, during the interview process, if you want to rib me some, I don't mind. We rib back and forth. And do you remember what you said?
Yeah. Us baldies have to stick together.
Us bald people, we got to stick together, man. Ain't nobody gonna rib us. You're the most beautiful guest I've had. I'll say it right now. You're the sexiest guest I've had the whole time. Give it up for George Banda, everybody. We are losing him. in Charlotte, but we're excited for where you're going, my friend. Thank you so much for spending time with us this evening. Thank you so much, George Banda. Now, though, we yes, take that with you. George is going to take this piece of set with him. So George has to.
I knock this down so many times a day. I feel like it's mine.
My friend George. So we are going to hear this whole episode wrapped up once again by the wonderful and amazing Miss Mona Lisa Musiq, everybody.
Said you broke my heart. It felt like shit. Now I started a bomb to your house. Now I got to bounce. I need a brand new start in New York. I just need to bounce before I still got to lean on your couch. I got to go where people feel my music. Hope I move them. Hope they land in the stars. Take me to the moon. I'll have more money than you.
Yeah! Mona Lisa Musiq, everybody! Thank you again to our guest, George Banda, everybody! Thank you, George! All right, guys, special episode next week. We'll see you there. Bye, everybody. Thank you, guys.